What is good, my people? And today I'm gonna be reacting to Sneako because the Tate drama is gross now. Alright, bruh. I've seen them go back and forth. I've seen the fucking when they were in the van with Nick Fuentes and they were blasting the HH, if you know what I mean by that. You know, I've seen all that. And then Andrew Tate tried to deny and save face and all that. But yeah, let's see what's going on now. There's an update. Let's see.
What's poppin', y'all? After the massive Clubacost incident that happened in Miami, what a homecoming for Andrew Tate. He went on this apology tour, and Sneako took up the mantle of just being on his head top for apologizing for that incident. Sneako chose not to apologize.
Oh, and by the way, how do you guys eat your banana? Cause bro, I'm not sticking this thing in my mouth, bro. I gotta break it, yeah.
He was actually one of the people that was there. I believe that he debuted the Double H song by Ye, because he was with him in Spain and filming a bunch of stuff while that was going on, which Ye didn't even allow him to release a documentary about and told him to take it down, which is just Ye fashion. But things have accelerated, and they're getting very, very bad, because Tate just started a campaign and has allegedly, and I would say in my opinion, doxed Sneako's own mother.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Ken. I'm an EMDRIA approved basic trainer, and my trainings Inspired EMDR are provided in person in Connecticut as well as virtually. Why get trained in EMDR? EMDR has been established now for almost 40 years. It is an evidence-based practice that is endorsed by SAMHSA, the American Psychological Association, the Department of Veterans Affairs and Department of Defense, and endorsed by the World Health Organization as a Level A treatment for trauma. What makes my training unique? My trainings are small, which allows more time and more personalized attention to the training participant. My trainings are also moderately paced. They take place in 4 two-day increments, spaced about a month apart. This not only gives you more time to integrate the skills and concepts into your clinical practice, but also helps you retain the information. EMDR is a transformative therapy. It has changed my life, and I hope that you can discover its healing capacities as well. If you're interested in hosting a training, I provide trainings on site at various agencies, and registration is now open for my current trainings in person and also virtually. Just go to centralcee for more information. I do hope that you discover the power of EMDR.
So this clip, the caption is what's really important here. And it says, did you know that Sneako mother works for a leftist college studying how to brainwash children like MK Ultra? Now you do. Now keep in mind, this page is a very big page, like 376,000 followers. If you do any bit of, keep in mind, Sneako has been a public figure on the internet for a very long time.
Yeah, I've seen like this guy's been famous since he was a kid, basically. Like he used to make like very motivational videos and stuff, and I never used to watch him, but I used to see videos like of him floating around and stuff. And then bro, it really broke my heart, like seeing this guy go from like a very good YouTuber, like bro, somebody people could look up to, and then all of a sudden he just did the fucking 180 gang. Bro just did the 180, bro. And he's on here on fucking buses playing the fucking HH song, bro. Fucking disgrace, bro. Like, it's sad to see people go down this fucking rabbit hole, bro. Like, I don't know if it's personal, but like, there's no way, bro. Like, there's no reason you should do this. But I guess, bro, some people speculate. Some people say, like, his hype was dying down, and then, like, cause his girl got fucked next to him, like, in the bed and some more stuff. Fucked him up in the head. So, hey. It is what it is. Like, bro, sad.
Probably at least, or if we're talking about virality, 6 years minimum.
Okay.
And then before that, like, yeah, he was big on YouTube, but with like the TikTok stuff and him getting banned and all of the like conflicts he's been in, he's been a huge figure. I've never seen this, and I'm on the internet. I've never seen this guy's mom. I've never seen this guy's dad. I've seen his brother once. Like, that's it. So for that to never come out, despite all of the different controversies he had, it didn't accidentally just come out. And we also got to take a look at the types of words that are being used. Leftist college, brainwashed children, MK Ultra. It's like you're spiking dopamine triggers for conspiracy theory heavy people. And if you just do just a 3-second search on what EMDR is, it's just a form of therapy. It's a form of therapy that is used on people that are suffering from some...
I mean, bro, anyone shouldn't be taking shit they see on Twitter serious, bro. Like, you know, these pages, they just bait people. Like, engagement bait is what they call it. Bro, if you go on Twitter, right, bro, I think it's been a known thing now where, like, these Twitter pages will take, like, little clips of streamers, and then they will spin the whole fucking narrative and put it out of context. And, like, bro, I've seen this firsthand, bro. Like, this fucking, what's his name, kaicenat and GG situation, bro. I was on Twitter, bro. I was seeing some crazy stuff. And what's shocking, bro, the people in the comments don't even fucking realize, gang. So, hey, it seems to work for me, so why stop it, bro? To them, like, bro, in their perspective, bro, it works, so why would I stop doing it, you know? It brings me money, gang. Why would I stop doing it, bro? You know? Do not take shit you see on Twitter serious, bro. Them niggas don't get, bro.
Sort of traumatic, like post-traumatic stress disorder, some sort of trauma in their life, and she's working with kids. Wow, sounds like a very wholesome, educated, successful Filipino woman. Like, what? And the reason why a lot of people believe it's Tate is because Tate would reply under this. And he would say, I told everyone to avoid him for a reason. This is just the start. And then you see a bunch of different replies as well. And Sneako would reply to this, and he would talk about why he believes that Tate is doing this and his credibility being lost.
Well, again, the reason that he's having to do that is because he lost in terms of, he tried to ruin my career. Many times he said he wanted to ruin my career, and then after the club situation, which he folded over, he went to PVD and snitched on me and said that I played the song, and he's upset that he's losing credit.
Snitched on you. Serious, bro.
Fast, and people don't respect him the same way. That's the truth. A lot of people around him in his circle, and most people in this sphere, in this space, they see the way he acted afterwards, and it does not follow the idea of masculinity, standing up for the truth, trying to throw me under the bus. I stayed vindicated in that situation. A lot of people turned against me, and then I came out the victor in that situation. So after that, of course, like, what else do you have? You can't beat me in terms of character assassination or this stuff. You try to challenge me to a fight, offer me $1 million. He weighs a lot more. He weighs 70 pounds more. It doesn't make any sense on paper. And most professional boxers would say it's disrespectful and pathetic to even ask for that fight, because we're not in the same weight class at all. Weight classes exist for a reason, and I have no boxing experience at all. So this is the route he's gone to. This is somebody that I have defended extensively when he was going through his case. I faced a lot of backlash, and part of the reason I got banned everywhere was to defend him.
Now, first off, the whole Sneako him saying that he doesn't have boxing experience is some cap. Like, this guy has previously said that he used to box, at some, I think it was like this free thing for like New York. I don't know if it was the fire department or the police department. He's definitely nowhere near as experienced in fight. He's never had a fight. That's for certain. But he has had some level of training experience. But he shouldn't have taken the fight. He can use whatever excuse he wants. Tate is like 80 pounds heavier than... Tate is like 100 pounds heavier than the guy. Sneako walks around at like same height as Tate at like 160 something. So it was serving Sneako on a silver platter for Tate to knock him out. This would have been a knockout. For sure. Because even the guy that Chase, what's his name, Chase? The guy that Tate fought. I don't know why, I just thought it was a different name. But yeah, Chase Demore. That guy said
bro, I seen clips of this fight, gang. It was sorry, bro. Sorry ass fight, bro. Tate was just fucking up, bro.
Hardest he's ever been hit was by Tate, and that guy is.
It's like he used to, bro. This nigga he got tired so fucking early, bro. Like, waste of fucking time, bro.
Heavy and huge and bigger than Tate himself. So a knockout would have like taken everyone's attention off of what Sneako was talking about, like trying to break down the what he believed to be the hypocrisy of Tate and him going against his brand and brand values, which is like, yo, never, back down, never apologize. Like, I'm taking on the Matrix, this and that. And knocking somebody out, it's just the primal brain just turns on. And you're like, I don't care what that guy got to say. He just got knocked clean up. It is what it is. But Sneako would reply and talk about how this has been stressing him with his family.
Not going to specify, but Andrew Tate is going after me personally. People in my personal life that are not involved. It's on Twitter, so it is what it is. It's complete lie. He's fabricating it. He's starting to threaten me personally, and that's stuff that just goes completely over the line. There's nothing virtuous about that. I mean, I'm going to have to handle that off stream. So one thing you don't do, you don't go after people who are not within the arena. You don't do that. You cross the line. That is completely unacceptable, and it's a true depiction of character. So again, that's all I'll say about that. That's who that person is. And I make jokes absolutely and utterly. That stuff's funny. You put yourself in the arena, you're put yourself as subject for that. But you bring other people into that, you don't do that.
Now, I do think I'm just surprised that he didn't see this coming, because there's also been several different narratives developing around Sneako. Like this other page that a lot of people that I have seen post outright like fake news before. Now, he has deleted it later on, but this guy Dom Lucre, another big account, he said developing footage of American, keep in mind the wording, American Muslim streamer Sneako appearing to reveal he has been attracted to men in his past has resurfaced amid the Times Square Muslim prayer takeover, which, keep in mind, they're in an area that's used for events all the time, and that just happened to be one of the events, and it's not even a street. It's like this whole place where traffic is blocked off too, but it's called a takeover for certain reasons. In New York Backlash.
Have you ever looked at a person of the same sex and felt attracted in a sexual way? I'm gonna say, chat, we're being honest.
He cooked himself here, bro. My guy, you cooked yourself, gang. You cooked yourself. Absolutely. If you know you're not gay, bro, like, why even make such a joke? I know. See, this might be a little bit hypocritical, bro. Like, bro, boys, my niggas watching this, bro. Sometimes when you with your niggas, bro, like, you be cracking a little gay jokes here and there, like, but like, bro, you're on stream, gang, like, these niggas are gonna take out of context, bro. These Twitter niggas, bro, this fucking Twitter niggas watching, bro, they just struck a gold mine there with this shit,
Happened, and you're not, bro, you're fine. Thank you for the 10, Jude. I'm gonna do more advice in the future. You're lying if you've never had that thought while looking at someone of the same sex.
I guess I'm a liar then, nigga. Bro, bro, I swear to God, see. You might see a nigga and you might think, oh, damn, he a handsome dude. Nothing sexual, bro. Nothing sexual. There's nothing wrong with admitting, like, oh yeah, this nigga look good. Like, he a handsome dude. But like, bro, the way this nigga's saying it, bro, seems like a different thing, bro.
Whoa.
This clip is crazy. You could see the background. This is when he was living in New York. So I believe this was 2021. I'm almost certain this was 2021. Or maybe 2022. This was before he left I think this was when he was saying he was in, was it Bushwick? Somewhere in Brooklyn. And some people are even asking, like, yo, why is this suddenly trending right now? Granted, it's crazy regardless. But a lot of this stuff is true. A lot of this stuff is not fake. Like, for example, this next clip.
But like when I was like 14,
yeah,
I watched. It's not for me. It's not for me. I saw like.
Oh yeah. I guess the Twitter niggas were online then, gang. Like,
I went to a nightclub with my friends. Like, I went to go visit.
Aye, bro. Fuck. How the fuck do you even go there and like, I'm not homophobic, dude. Like, I'm not homophobic. Trust me. I fuck with gay people. If you're gay, you're gay. Do what you do. Da, da, da. But like, bro, like,
Friend of Massachusetts, like, let's go to a club.
gay nightclub, gang, like. I guess you could say he was adventurous. You know, he was trying out a couple stuff. There's nothing wrong with trying a couple stuff. I'm not trying those kind of stuff, like them kind of stuff he was trying. I'm not trying them though. Like, that's a him thing. I'm not trying it, bro.
It was a club. I'm not complaining, but
So this nightclub clip is real. It was from, I believe, a pod, because this stuff was surfacing before. Now, this is a very smart attack by Tate, to be fair, because a lot of this stuff that Sneako was talking about back then, it goes against the people he's trying to rally right now, especially during Ramadan for him. He's fasting. And Tate is a guy that, like, when Sneako's talking about, like, oh, you bring in kids and family into this, talk, this guy must have not. I'm going to share a story with you guys. Tate first blew up on Twitter. He was mainly a Twitter influencer from 2016 to 2020, 2021, when he really took off on TikTok, when he made that whole plan to take off. And in that time, he built a lot of connections and a strong network on X. This is something that Sneako doesn't really have. So he has a lot of people that are allies with him in one way or another. But there was also like this kind of like make money section of Twitter, and there was this guy that was a bona fide Tate hater. And he would just hate on Tate constantly. And this guy was successful in his own right. He had, I wouldn't say, like, let's call it a merchandising business, because it exists right now and it's very successful. I think they do like 9 figures a year. But he was constantly calling Tate out, and Tate finally replied to him. He was like, okay, let's, like, you keep talking this trash, let's run the fade. I'll do whatever you want. And then this guy, he was he practiced in MMA. I don't know if he had ever had an actual fight, but he was like, okay, let's do it. So the guy's waiting. They send him the contract, and it's crickets. So this guy's been talking trash about Tate for years at this point, just poking at him. And he doesn't reply. So Tate, allegedly, well, this isn't even alleged, but what would surface is Tate, allegedly, in my opinion, doxing this guy's mother, this guy's father, their business. He would have black trucks roll up, allegedly, to the parents' place. He would have their business everywhere, as well as on X, it would surface that they would, like, there was a lot of stuff that was exposed about this dude too, doing G4P stuff, if you know what that is. And he said he would be willing to spend every dollar he's got. This was, when this happened, this was right before the TikTok takeover. So Tate had already made a lot of money by this point. I would say he already had at least 100 million, probably from...
Nah, there's no fucking way this nigga has 100 million. There's no fucking way, bro.
The wave that was going on. And he was saying he was willing to spend money to make this guy and his parents' lives a living hell. And unless this guy tweeted out like this embarrassing thing of like, oh, like, not Tate's my daddy, pause, but just like something like that. And the guy tweeted it out, and he just never...
Wait, really? Nah, we gotta see what that is,
and he also
bro.
did another thing with one of these other, like, Miami influencers that were trying to mock him. So this guy does not play fair. He is willing to do whatever it takes. And if he was willing to do whatever it takes to make it when he's at the top, you don't think he's going to be willing to do whatever it takes to keep it? And I think Sneako just, maybe he wasn't aware of the history of Tate, because Tate, like, there's a lot of memes around him, and, you know, he's like this public figure, but the guy is a ruthless, like, vicious individual. And when he feels
he seems like one too, bro. He just seems like this. How he has this guy, to me, to you might not look that way. He just has this kind of like, how do I explain this, bro? Like he always has like let's say he's telling you fucking, if he's telling you one thing, it's therefore a lie. It's like he therefore has like another thing behind what he's saying, bro. He just seems like this fucking deceiving, conniving, bro. Like, to me,
when he feels like his empire is threatened, he's not gonna back down or play by any rules. And Sneako, maybe he just thought like this was another like, oh, you know, this is like a back and forth with like that I would have with kaicenat or Mr. Beast or something like that. That's the only thing I can imagine, because this is only going to get worse. And there is a lot of stuff like his Muslim homies are probably going to be looking at him like, dog, what the hell is you doing in gay nightclubs? Or they might, but this could stem
Yo, bro, imagine his homies found out about this shit, bro. Imagine how they would have reacted, bro.
difficult position.
Yo, gang, Sneako was in the gay nightclub, bro. Sneako was in the gay nightclub, bro. He was in what? He was in what? The gay nightclub? Yo, Sneako gang, what was you doing in the gay nightclub, bro?
Because then they're like, you know, like I guess they'll probably say something. It's like Christianity, like they'll say something like, oh, you know, that was in his past, that was before he changed. But then people are gonna look at him and be like, oh, okay, so like that's what you're inviting. That's what you're inviting into your covenant.
See, I might be touching on this too much, bro. When he said when he was a little kid, he thought he was homosexual, right? And he was experimenting, right? Do you guys think he took it that far? If you know what I mean? Because, hey, bro, I don't feel like this nigga did, bro. I don't know.
And it puts everybody around him in a difficult position. But a lot of this stuff is, I don't think it's fake. I will say, like that, a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing is real.
Okay.
It just was never compiled and put out in an organized manner. And
I see what he's trying to do here. So basically, Tate just like got a couple of niggas and be like, hey, bro, fine. See, we need to dig deep, nigga. I could see Andrew Tate sitting there like in front of a fucking, you know, whole fucking gang of fucking nerdy ass niggas talking about something. Guys, we need to find any dog we can have on him, guys. Like, bro, I definitely see Andrew Tate doing that shit, bro. Like, dig deep, guys. Dig deep, guys. Need to find anything on him, guys.
like spread throughout popular accounts with a strong narrative, because nobody had a reason to do something like that. But here, like Sneako being like Muslim and him having like these anti like war views, like these right-wing political accounts that Tate is very, very strongly with, they're all on his side and they're gonna hop on this, even the ones that are just normal people. A part that shows the good evidence of how much you can call it Tate's motion or strength, at least public facing, not behind the scenes, because behind the scenes it is, he does have strong networks and that's how he was able to get this message across, plus a little bit of money. But he said 1,000 retweets and I'll finally explain why I had to stop talking to him. And to him, he's talking about Sneako. This has 700 retweets in over 2 hours from it being posted, and this is other big accounts posting this tweet as well, which just goes to show you that this is not the level of motion that Tate had. Nobody keeps it for forever, but Sneako would reply to this attempt.
Tweeted he's gonna do a character assassination stream on me. Yeah, he's saying 1,000 retweets and I will say why I stopped talking to him, which is because he's literally talking about me. Has me blocked because I kept ratioing him. Lied and said that I played this song when I didn't. Went on the PBD show. His brother snitched and told Adam Sosnick, the Zionist that is a big supporter of Netanyahu, that I'm the bad not of the bunch. So what he's going to do on a stream, he's going to pull up old clips. He's probably going to show pictures and videos from when I was a stand-up comedian, making jokes about the past. It's going to be a character assassination. He's not going to talk about the fact that I defended him when he was in jail. He's not going to talk about the fact that...
no, fuck all that, bro. You think he gives a fuck that he defended, bro? You think Andrew fucking Tate gives a fuck that you defended him? The devil doesn't even... Bro, that nigga doesn't even remember, bro. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even fucking remember, bro. You're just a fucking pawn in his book, gang. A fucking peon, nigga. You're just there to make him more viral, nigga. More famous, nigga. Make him more money, nigga. Generate more fucking traffic, nigga.
Everybody discredited him for lying about what happened at the club.
See, I feel like these internet people, like, I'm not saying Sneako's a loser, but like a lot of them are, bro. Like, these people you meet like, let's say you meet, I might be reaching here, but like a lot of them, bro, they're not really your friends, bro. Like, they're not your friends. You might be close, you might record 1,000 videos together and you think they're really your friends, bro? Hell no, nigga. They'll throw you under the bus quick, nigga. If it means the bro, if it means a fucking detriment to their career, bro, best guess, nigga, you're getting thrown under the bus, nigga.
Situation, and if that's even true, he's saying like this is why I
He
stopped
literally
talking to him.
brags
In
about
my
dragging
face,
people
to my
through court
face.
fees and petty
Andrew Tate.
lawsuits. Get ready.
He brags about dragging people through court fees and petty lawsuits. I didn't say anything wrong. There's no defamation lawsuit. When I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the lies that he has spread about me, that everybody has seen in 4K.
So you file a fucking defamation lawsuit then, nigga. If he's spreading lies, do it then, nigga. Cause bro, everything they show, nigga, it's true. It doesn't look like AI to me, nigga. It doesn't look like AI to me.
He's angry because he's been trying to destroy my career.
Right.
For the longest, because you know he wants to get approval from Zionists and white supremacists, and got it wrong. Slaughter your daughter. He won't ever discredit what I am talking about and what my platform and what my message is about. So what he's going to do what everybody else in this coordinated attack is right now, because I've taken a very anti-war stance, because I'm against this war that U.S. is fighting for Israel. He's just going to make a character assassination. I guarantee you. And he's been upset ever since the whole Stolash. Ever since I became top G, of course he'd be upset.
Oh
yes, of course. I do think he's going to pull up old clips, but I definitely don't think that he's going to put out anything that's fake or AI generated. And of course he's not going to talk about Sneako defending him, because there is some sort of like a negative thing going on there too. Because like, for example, Sneako never admits that Tate and like he took the entire playbook, ran an identical playbook, and blew up by kind of being baby Tate. Like he's not going to admit that. Of course not. Same way Tate's not going to admit that, yeah, this guy defended me, because it's like, okay, sure, you defended the guy, but he now sees you as opposition, which he firmly was opposition. And he just saw an opportunity, because like Tate apologized or whatever, and he saw an opportunity to step on that and be like, okay, this guy's injured, time to take the throne. And he felt like a level of betrayal.
Yeah, like what, like just like what I said, bro. Like, nigga, if it means more fucking level, bro, you're just a fucking peon in the nigga's book, bro. He don't give a fuck about you, gang. Yeah, you defended him, so what, nigga?
For that. But granted, like I covered in a separate video, they kind of did.
Alright, bro. Hey, man, you niggas stop fucking beefing, bro. Like, Sneako, call me, bro. Andrew Tate, bro, call me, bro. Like, guys, let's settle this, guys. Andrew Tate and Sneako, bro, call me, bro. Let's settle this beef, gang. I'm gone, man.